Oscar-winning director Paul Haggis attended the Israeli premiere of his latest film, Third Person, last week. He also found the time to teach a master class to the next generation of Israeli filmmakers and to talk to our correspondent Shachar Peled. Let's watch and learn.
It's not every day that young filmmakers and aspiring students get the chance to participate in a 3-hour session with one of Hollywood's record-breaking creators.
You have to test your characters.
Producer, director and screenwriter Paul Haggis became the first person to write and produce back-to-back Best Picture winners in Oscar history. In 2004, it was his screenplay for Clint Eastwood's $1 Million Baby.
Crash!
In 2005, Crash, which he also directed, surprisingly turned the tables as he swept home the prestigious prize.
You don't make movies to get accolades, to get awards. You don't make movies, in fact, for everyone to like. You make them because you have to.
From the Oscars' peak, Haggis was on a roll, continuing to write, among others, 2 James Bond screenplays. Now in Israel to promote his latest film, Third Person, he goes back to dealing with several simultaneous plotlines and intertwining stories.
I love iconic characters, and because they do feel familiar, and so that then you can surprise people by having those characters who you think they're going to go one place actually end up going someplace else and revealing parts of themselves that you never thought they'd reveal.
A partner to the birth of the film was no other than Israeli actress Moran Attias, who introduced Haggis to the original concept.
Maybe 5 years ago, it was just an idea in my head. It wasn't as layered, as elaborated. It was just questions, very profound, terrifying questions that led into his curiosity and developing just a glimpse of characters.
Alongside major Hollywood stars like Liam Neeson, James Franco, Adrian Brody and Mila Kunis, Attias, who is also credited as co-producer, secured a role as a troubled Roma.
Because she's a gypsy, a Roma, Albanian, she lives on the street, she can hustle, she can survive by using everything that she has exposed to herself, which is nothing. So it's just using herself.
But even with its impressive cast, the film remains an independent feature, too complex and intimate for the big studios.
They don't make dramas like this anymore. We didn't even take it to a studio to ask. No, we went out to get this is an independent film.
For years, the Canadian-American filmmaker has been a very vocal critic of his country and even blocked streets in protest of the U.S. invasion to Iraq. As founder of the non-profit Artists for Peace and Justice, Haggis calls for all artists to be socially involved.
Artists have a responsibility to speak. I think that we need to take the lesson of Dr. Martin Luther King, speaking truth to power. Now, that's not up to me to speak the truth in your country. It's up to your artists who have a responsibility to do that.
As for Attias, the busy artist is now also conquering the small screen in a new FX original series, Tyrant. As far as she's concerned, giving voice to powerful, complex women is a mission in its own right.
What I would like to portray in this character is having a strong female voice that represents both political awareness, but a price she has to pay to be in that arena, married to the president of a troubled country.
Coming from such different worlds, it seems the Haggis-Attias collaboration is only the beginning of a beautiful friendship.